Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to Muzurao. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we are on Sand Scorpion, and all the way up in the north we have the Green USA Air Force, which is Peacelover. Here he's playing under the name Mass Merry, just his Clan Wars tag, but he is Peacelover. Down in the bottom right we have the purple Gilet Toxin, and this is ExCaL. So, I do think, obviously ExCaL is the stronger player here. We are expecting probably an ExCaL win, but he has, I think, the weaker army here against Air Force. I think it does depend a lot on the map as well. I think Tox can do pretty well here, because you can seal off the entrances. You probably got quite a good chance of actually securing this bottom left island, which, as you know from what I've said before, securing this bottom left island, usually you can generalize and say if you secure this bottom left island, you probably got a 60 or 70% chance of winning, as long as you don't mess up everywhere else on the map, because it just has so many supplies there. 60k in total, 30 and 30. However, yeah, the Air Force is very, very strong, and we're going to actually see an airfield from Peacelover, aka Mass Merry. Got a drop from him, and he's going to chase after this rebel. He's not actually. It's a good idea to not actually chase that, because it would have just gone down to the tunnel anyway, and it could have even gone inside of the tunnel. This dozer looks like has been spotted by ExCaL. ExCaL is going to try to chase it down. I imagine he's got a few RPGs inside of here, but the first unit out from Peacelover is going to be a Raptor behind this. He is getting 2 oils. This dozer is keeping ExCaL busy, and he's just going to load it up as the Raptor comes in and hits it. And I think that was a split fire, actually. It was a split fire, and that enables him now to get the rebel there as well. I'm surprised ExCaL actually didn't move that around. Don't know if there's a bit of lag or not. I'm actually surprised he didn't evac that unit as well. Actually, he did evac it, but it's just a little bit slow. But maybe, yeah, sometimes you don't see the Raptor until it's right above you. But ExCaL now knows that he's up against air units. He knows there's Raptors out, so he should just start the quad spam. Here's the quads already, and it's actually a Comanche that's gone down. But it has stopped the oil cap there. Firebase now being constructed, and more Comanches are being produced. Quad cannon makes its way over the bridge. Raptor coming in. What is he going to hit now? He's going to hit the worker. Split fire again kills the rebel. If you want to know how to do that, by the way, it's really quite simple. As the Raptor's coming in, just keep clicking on that, clicking on that, clicking on that, clicking on that really fast. Just keep clicking on them and alternating, and the Raptor will just split fire. You can even do it with up to like 4 or 5 units if you're extremely fast and there is no lag. If there is lag, then yeah, you probably won't be able to do it. So that actually probably clears up the lag question. Is there any lag? Probably not. One big upgrade that Peacelover is missing at the moment is the countermeasures upgrade. That's why he's losing Comanches so easily. He's already lost 2. Here comes another King Raptor. Split fire again there from Peacelover. I'm actually surprised at the amount of damage that it did to that quad, considering he actually split half of the missiles on those RPGs. I think ExCaL is playing this exactly as you need to. He's trying to go across the map with anti-air units, trying to take away that oil, and he's also expanded down to the bottom left. He's got control of the middle. He's got security of this. He's trying to secure himself that oil over there. ExCaL has seemingly produced loads of rebels. I don't know why quite there was 3 there. Has he pressed that by mistake? He's now going to try and capture the middle. The middle one actually belongs to Peacelover as well, which I'm quite amazed by. And there's now quite a lot of Comanches out. So this is going to get pretty hard for ExCaL, actually, because he's got no aggressive tunnel on the other side of the map. Still, that doesn't look like there's countermeasures. No, there's not. So he's just lost 3 or 4 countermeasures. That's a big blow, really. Maybe he doesn't know about the countermeasure upgrade and how it preserves the life of the helixes then. Preserves the lives of the Comanches versus even quads. It basically doubles the HP, or doubles the survivability of the Comanches, but especially against rockets. As you know, the rockets will often hit the actual countermeasures and do 0 damage to the Comanches. So yeah, that's a pretty bad start, I would say, by Peacelover. It was a good opening couple of minutes where he hit that technical and then split fire onto the rebel, but aside from that, he's lost a load of Comanches. He's losing control of the middle. Down in the bottom left, ExCal's got this, so Peacelover's going to need to do something pretty exceptional, I think, if he's going to try and win this one. He has probably taken the drone, so he probably doesn't have a carpet bomb right now. Of course, building the strategy center unlocks the carpet bomb. But you need a general's promotion there for it as well. ExCaL kills the oil across the bridge. These are gaining some XP. Is he going to finish that? A little bit of indecision there. And it looks like... Oh, no, he does have the countermeasures now. The quads have actually pushed deep into the base. Still no carpet bomb. I think it's 1,000 XP. Comanches come back in, and all these quads are bunched up. That's actually a big mistake there from ExCaL. A few times now, his units have just been kind of sat there idle. Like that technical in his base earlier, I'm just surprised he loaded it up, even though there was a raptor flying over this area and he had vision of it, and then those quads just kind of sat there. He just needed to press X, and that might have even been GG, to be fair, if he had just pressed X on those quads. But he has allowed Peacelover an opportunity here, and Peacelover is taking that opportunity. He's going back over to this top position. Going to fully clear these tunnels now, but ExCaL is heading over there with a bunch of quads. And this radar van, here comes a carpet bomb now from Peacelover. This is just showing you the strength of Air Force. After losing all them Comanches in the beginning, the Comanches now even have still managed to get up in their numbers. Carpet bomb has wrecked all the workers and damaged a lot of the buildings. And the Comanches might actually head into the main base. How many units does ExCaL have inside of that? He only has 2. But these Stingers do provide a great defense against these Comanches. He is almost level 3. Quad cannons managed to take out this oil at the top, so Peacelover is on no oils. But he is level 3 now. He's making missile defenders, heading over to this fire base potentially. And these Comanches have taken out ExCaL's oil. I think there's no oils on the map anymore. Spectre gunship heads to the main base. Is ExCaL going to pop there to try and take out this Spectre? Does not look like it, so he's going to lose that supply and arms. I'm pretty sure he could have saved that if he had done a little bit of a pop there. Because that Stinger's... Well, that Spectre's dead anyway. It would have died just a couple of minutes earlier if he'd have popped. But yeah, he did have stuff in that tunnel. Comanches continuing to be an annoyance. One of them does go down for a barracks. But ExCaL is doing the right thing. He's spreading Stingers here, there, and everywhere. Not over-investing, but he's just dropping them in the right places. But the Comanches are actually going to choose to engage this one and do manage to clear it up. Only one arms dealer now remaining for ExCaL. He's not actually choosing to push into the base. I think that is an option, you know. But you would be against 2 search and destroy Vs. Yeah, the big thing ExCal's obviously got going for him, he's got control of this bottom left island. He's got control of the middle. He's lost complete control of the top, but there's no supplies there or oils anymore. And Comanche's continuing to run around, just looking for something to clear up or kill. Pathfinder's now out. So, I mean, the longer the game goes, ExCal's getting more and more money from these basically 3 extra supplies that Peacelover doesn't have. Peacelover's just dropping down 5 bases. But yeah, the things that Peacelover has for him is he's got complete reign of pretty much all of the map where there's no tunnels. Can stop any expansion from ExCaL. And he's got search and destroy Vs. ExCaL does not have a palace yet. He's got a 63% palace, but it could get closed down here, actually. Yeah, search and destroy Vs combined with the Comanches is a very, very strong combo, because the Comanches force him to make quads, and quads do not combat search and destroy Vs. This is why I never build a palace out in the open. Typically want to build it more deep in your base in a safer spot. Not sure if that palace was cancelled or not. ExCal's going for a massive counter-attack. Straight into a fire base. There are more Comanches in the base. Actually, all the Comanches in the base. Peacelover is going to head back with his Vs. One of the quads there does get picked off. Another one gets picked off. Quad's now going to hit the buildings, gets a bit of veterancy, comes in with the rocket pods, and actually the quads are bunched up again, and these Comanches just wreck everything. Did even one unit go down there from the US? Don't think so. And look at all the veterancy now on them Comanches. They're getting even stronger. So, like, the more you lose battles against those Comanches, they just get stronger and stronger because of the veterancy. I think if there was potentially a future balance patch and people did agree to changes to Air Force, I think... was it 1.06 where they changed how much they level up? They just get insanely strong. I feel like just per level, they should be like 20% weaker or something like that, because it gets to a point where no matter how many quads you have, they can just use the guarding rocket pods and they just clear up everything. It's insane. They start shooting the red rockets, do crazy damage. But then Search and Destroy Vs just chew through the anti-air there of ExCaL. And is ExCaL going to be able to do anything? He's had the economy advantage, but it just shows you the strength of the Air Force combo. Carpet Bombers come in again, almost killed that palace. Even though it survived, I think the right thing to do there was probably to cancel it, because you don't want to lose 2.5k. That was too much of a risk there. But maybe ExCaL feels he's got the money anyway. Maybe he just needs to take that risk. He needs to get buggies and quads out. That's the counter to this. There is flashbangs out, by the way. Building almost got cleared out, but he quickly pressed V to evac it. But there are also Pathfinders out. And they are taking out workers, taking out the RPGs that got evac'd. This palace is now being repaired. Hope is getting a fortified structure. Big pop here from ExCaL with the quads. He's probably going to take down an ambulance. Does take down the ambulance, but he's losing a hell of a lot of quads again. And you can see here, Peacelover is basically on 5-star. Going to be on 5-star very soon. Yeah, the more ground Peacelover is able to clear, the Chinooks are going to be able to now collect from the mid and just make him even stronger. These units are getting more veterancy on them as well, which is the Vs as well. Vet 3, Vet 2, Vet 1. Just makes them harder and harder to kill. Yeah, ExCaL needs a Jarman. Potentially could get himself power with a Jarman on a bike. Needs to cancel that, but this is what I mean. ExCaL sometimes been a little bit slow. He did cancel it there at last second. But now you're seeing the true power of Air Force, which is the support powers coming in with the A-10. Didn't do too much of a damage, but did take out some workers on a tunnel. Leaflet came in, disabled some quads. But if you just kind of sit back now, those support powers just keep hammering you. And when you're not even... I mean, even if he gets level 3, the best thing he could do is an ambush. But the Pathfinders inside of there will just shut it down instantly. Buggy's now pressing forward, trying to chase away these Vs. Do chase away the Vs for now. Second drop zone is now going up for Peacelover. There is a trick that's been recently discovered, Firearm posted about this, which is basically when you get the supply lines upgrade, you collect with a Chinook from a crate like that. You would normally get $600 and it would normally deduct $600 from the crate. When you get the supply lines upgrade, obviously you get a free $60. So it collects $600 from there, but you drop off $660. But what Firearm has basically discovered that the Chinook collects in $75 intervals. So if you collect there for like half a second and just let it just collect a little tiny bit, it will collect like $75, and then you'll go and drop it off and it would drop $75 off. But with the supply lines upgrade, you would collect 75, but you would actually drop off 135 because you're dropping off the extra 60 that is taken into account from a full collection rate. It's kind of a bug really, because you'd think it still should just drop off 10% extra, which is 10% additional to $600. But you could keep doing that and you could make loads and loads of money. I think he calculated something like 80k extra or something from a supply if you microed it to that level. But yeah, loads of support powers come in now. Spectre gunship, carpet bomb. 1V is at risk of going down. It does go down. I think the palace is going to go down, and I think the whole base here is going to go down from ExCaL. Just showing you the power of this combo. It's literally been 3Vs and Ambo and the same Comanches throughout the majority of the game, and it's just been completely clearing everything up. Has ExCaL played this wrong, though? Should he have got a palace sooner? Should he have not built a palace out in the open where it got cancelled? Should he have attempted to get power at some point? Could have maybe snuck around here and grabbed that dozer. I'm pretty sure you'd be able to grab it. If you're playing against Boyka or Fargo, that's definitely what they'd be trying to do. But yeah, Peacelover is doing very well, using the army's strengths and capitalizing on it. Cleared ExCaL now from his main base. So yeah, hopefully I didn't lose you before when I said about the Chinook and the extra collection. So basically you're collecting $60 more per Chinook, but if you only collect the very minimal amount and then drop it off, you're getting a free $60 based on not $600 that you collected, but only $75 or $150. So that's more like a way higher increase than 10%, let's say. It's like 80% extra, something like that. So yeah, I suppose if you had a full supply, 80% at 30% is quite a lot. There's a beacon here from ExCaL. Has he just done that by mistake? He has got the scan ability. I think he's beaconed it because that's where the supply drop zones are, or that's where the dozer is. Here comes an A10 again. It's a bit of a pot shot, really, trying to catch some units that were there, but that tunnel will just rebuild. Yeah, ExCaL could have beaconed that for two reasons. One, there's the drop zones there, but two, also the dozer. Does he want to... try to steal that dozer? He's sending a Jarman over there, actually. So yeah, I think that could be one way of getting back into this. He is doing a bit of a push here. He's got the buggy ammo upgrade. Does have AP ammo there as well. Maybe getting junk repair would be good, but here comes a potential fuel air bomb, I feel. Oh, it's a leaflet, actually. Disables a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot of units. Now Peacelover's got to decide, is he going to move in and engage that? Because there's still one buggy and some stingers here. But I think that could kill all of that before they go down. Peacelover does come in. He's evacs one of his Vs. He's trying to kill as many units as possible before his Vs start to take any damage. Quads and everything come back to life, chase away one V. One of the Vs does go down. It's Vet 3 quad, which is a really, really strong unit, as I've said many times before. ExCal's on double arms dealer, but his map control is very, very limited. There's no good Peacelover expanding really like over here because there's no use for it at all. It's all dead terrain. You could maybe spread your base up here a little bit better, but I think actually it's quite good to keep your base compact because if you spread your base around, there's more places for a sneak attack to do some stuff. Carpet bomb there comes in for Peacelover. Takes out, I think, 2 units. But ExCal's units did take out 1V. Peacelover is really spending all of his cash. ExCaL decides to go back. I think there's a case for him pushing now. He's got 4 radar vans out. Okay, he likes to scan the base here.
Our Jarman Kelp has been seen by the enemy.
I do think actually scanning these fire bases is very useful. Here comes a fuel air bomb. And this really is a fuel air bomb this time. It's going to take out a number of quads. Maybe 2, I think. Yeah, 2 quads. Spectre gunship comes in as well. And the Comanches come in and wreck a load of this army on the quad. 1 quad remained from where that attack was with the Comanches. Peacelover now moving in with the Vs. Where are those Comanches going? ExCaL is dried up in terms of supplies. He only has one market, so actually I think we could be close to an ExCaL quitting out here, because he's up against 3 drop zones, which are better than markets anyway. And it's 3 markets against 1. He's got better support powers. He's got time on his side, so I think this should be decided unless ExCaL can make this work here, make this attack work. He's coming in with his quads. This is basically the last big attack that ExCaL can do, but the Comanches come in, take out 1 buggy. Now the Vs can come in. A10 comes in, misses its target, and ExCaL GG's out. That was very smart there from Peacelover. I like how the Comanches came in, picked off the buggy, then retreated, and then let the Vs come in and clear the rest. It's well handled under pressure, and you can just see the units destroyed there, 137 compared to ExCaL 39. But it's just like once those Comanches get up in their numbers, even despite a relatively poor start there from Peacelover, his first Raptor killed the technical and did a split fire on the Rebel, which was excellent. But then from that, he lost like, what, 5 or 6 Comanches basically for free? Okay, he might have denied like 1 Rebel from capturing an oil, but eventually ExCaL collected a lot of oils anyway. But yeah, I think the countermeasures upgrade needs to come in a little bit sooner there for Peacelover. And maybe ExCaL just needed to be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe his palace down in the bottom left was too out in the open. I prefer to build it somewhere more secure. He could have even still built it on that bottom left island, but maybe just a little bit further back behind some buildings or something like that, just to delay things a little bit more, because I think it got to like over 70% before it got shut down, which is a bit of a shame. You need to get those upgrades, buggy ammo, upgrade workers' shoes, AP ammo, and then need to push, so it delays everything really. And also needed to get a Jarman, could potentially get a dozer and steal some power. Yeah, you let me know what you thought in the comments. GG, well played, and see you in the next one.